What's going on, YouTube? Today what we're going to be doing is installing the short shifters for the GTI. So I ordered them a few days ago. They finally came in, and I had the car dropped off at Blue Water Performance to get just another tune so they can turn it up. I'm running 12 PSI right now, but I wanted him to turn it up to like 20 or just turn it up any. And he told me that my pressure plate for my clutch was bad, so like when he started it up, it like started rolling. So I'm gonna probably order a new clutch, get that replaced, and then we should have it hopefully back at Blue Water Performance. But for now, I'm gonna install the short shifters, and then I'm gonna probably install the AEM air fuel ratio gauge. And yeah, that's basically it. Stay tuned.
What we do here is go back.
Very nice. Oh man, that was on there pretty tight. Something on the car. There you go.
That's like a counterweight. Oh wait, like, yeah. We don't need it. Nice little brother. I'm gonna take these out. So like these newer ones, they came with like clips already in them. So I'm just gonna take these out. And if you guys are looking for these, what I'll put is just like it's Diesel Geek. That's where I got it from, so if you can focus. Yeah, so these are Diesel Geek 5-speed. They're for the O2J and O2. They're not good for the O2M because that's a 6-speed, but they're good basically for the 1.8 and the VR6s. But yeah, so that's where I got them. I seen them from What Dat Productions. He has the Jetta. So that's the one. And this other one, I mean, it kind of, like right here, you can see this little, like, notch. That's where you're supposed to line it up with, there's like a little squared off piece. Here, I can show you in this one. So there's a little square piece right here. So you're just gonna line that notch up with that square piece. So it should only go in one way. The only thing I'm not gonna like about these ones is the adjustment part. Like, if you need to adjust it, you're gonna have to like loosen all these up. But it shouldn't be too bad if you already know where it should go. To do this again, what I would do is I would do this side first, just because this one kind of gets in the way. But I mean, you can do it either way. It really doesn't matter. Well, the only thing I'm hoping for is that I got all these ones where they need to be and I don't need to adjust it. What's going on, guys? It's a new, like, it's another day. I left off on trying to install my short shifter, and there's a few things I did wrong that I didn't do right. Here, and I'm gonna kind of break you down the right way to do it, because I totally messed up. But that down there is the short shifter, and I'm gonna kind of show you the right way to do it and not the wrong way. But what you have to do is, if you get a Diesel Geek short shifter for an O2J, it comes with this little bag in. It comes with an extra bolt. This is my old one. I'm gonna keep it just in case, and an extra bolt for to tighten down the linkage that hooks up to the short shifter. But what you have to do is you have to pop out the centerpiece, pull it to the side, and it comes with this little, like, rod right here, and you're gonna stick this. So in all this is here. All of this is happening before you tighten up any of this. So you're gonna just install this bottom plate, put it right where it's supposed to go. Here, I'll show you it in neutral. So you're gonna have this in neutral, and it should look something like that. I actually had this piece right here sticking back a little more, but you're gonna leave all that loose right there, and you're gonna come over here, and this piece right here, you're gonna stick this inside and line it up with that bottom piece, and it's almost like you're almost going into second, like that right there, but all the way pushed down. I'm not going to push it all the way down just because I've already had to do it. Yeah, so then you're going to stick that in, you're going to leave it in with everything still loose out here. And then there's this little clip. There's this little clip right back here. You're gonna push it in. You're gonna, like, put it in neutral and push that clip in, and it locks it so where it doesn't move up and down. And then you're gonna tighten both of these up right where they need to be. And right after you do that, everything should be basically put back, or like right where it's supposed to be. Because I had to get into first, I actually had to stick it into neutral to get it into first. But another thing I just did today was install this catch can. I'm gonna put a filter on this end. I'm just gonna go buy one from, like, Advance Auto or whatever, but I ran it straight from the valve cover, and this is the existing one that hooked up into my intake, my stock intake. But this one, it's just a straight 4-inch and it doesn't have it. So then I just put it over here, just tucked the catch can down and tied it up, and I'm gonna go buy a filter just so everything's good on that. And I also stuck a stronger hose from Blue Water Performance. I stuck that on here because that was one of the main spots I was blowing off. But this tranny is at, like, the tranny's alright, but my pressure plate is actually acting up on me right now. So I think I broke the rivets on it again. So I'm gonna buy a twin disc and install the twin disc, and I'm probably gonna be buying a built tranny here pretty soon. So hopefully the next time the tranny's coming out, I'll have the built tranny. And another thing that's recently been done is I got my air fuel ratio. So what I did with the air fuel ratio gauge is, on the downpipe that came with my turbo kit, it had a little spot to plug in an O2 sensor, and that was for running an air fuel ratio. So I just zip tied the wire all up here. This is the plug-in for it. Zip tied it and ran it back through this firewall right there, where my boost controller and that air fuel ratio, or the O2 sensor wiring, goes, and just fed it up underneath the where your pedals are. It's like a little plate under here, and it was a lot of extra wire, and I just zip tied most of it off. And for the power, I just used where I ran my boost controller, the lights, I just ran this one just like it, so it turns on when the car's on and turns off. But yeah, that should be about it. Here, I'm gonna start it up for you guys so you can see the air-fuel ratio gauge. As you guys can see, like right now it's all working fine. But if I go drive it and that the pressure plate moves, so yeah, if I go drive it and the pressure plate starts moving, it'll start messing up. But for now it's good. I mean, I might, but this is the short shifter, and I'll show you in my dad. So that's first, second, third, fourth, then fifth. So it's gotten a lot shorter. And we finally got this one put back together too. Everything was fine on it. It's the built 1.8, well it's a 2.0 turbo now. But he had a head gasket spacer on here, and I think it was like 8.5 to 1 compression pistons, so the piston caps. And so it just really lowered the compression. It was too low, so it was hard to take off. Here, I'll show you what it's like for stock shifting. So you guys can see it's way up here. Here, I'll turn them all on. So that's first, second, third, fourth. It's just like a lot longer. And it's even shorter this way too, a little shorter I think. So everything's just a lot closer. But yeah, I might take it out for a ride. It seems to be shifting alright right now. It usually gets stiff once it starts warming up, but it's just that pressure plate. Thanks for tuning back in, guys. Stay tuned for next time, and like and subscribe.